Welcome to another Moments in Time. It is April 15 and our caption for today is Wax Me. Have you ever visited a museum, dear listener? Well, I had the privilege of visiting one during my first trip to England many years ago. I think that the 3 months that I spent there, yes, they were unforgettable months. Spending time with family and exploring just iconic sites to the city. Every tour was exceptional, from witnessing the colorful pageantry of the changing of the guards at Buckingham Palace to enjoying a serene ride along the River Thames. I laughed my way through the London dungeon and captured memories feeding the pigeons in Trafalgar Square. But one of my favorite highlights on that trip was visiting Madame Tussauds, the world renowned wax museum in London. Incidentally, there is one right there in Manhattan, and you can take a trip right there sometime. But again, my delight was finding myself face to face with wax renditions of legends like Sir Vivian Richards, if you're in the cricket world, who proudly wore his maroon blazer, from posing with the famous chain laden Mr. T to marveling at Michael Jackson's signature glove. Every moment was filled with wonder. The museum brought together stars from film, history, and sports, from the Terminator to Nelson Mandela. Though these figures represented vastly different icons, they all had one thing in common: they were all made of wax. Dear listener, their silky, vacant eyed faces stood motionless, yet captivating as the center of attraction. Yes, they were. But how do these lifelike wax sculptures withstand the test of time? And that's where Wax Me comes into play. The truth is, many of them endure significant damage over the years, right? However, it takes a skilled team of sculptors to restore them or to bring them to life. The cracks are cleaned out, the wax is heated and carefully poured in, and the surface is smoothed and re-tinted. Again, a flawless figure ready to dazzle once again. Interestingly, the word friend in Latin also means to wax. What struck me was my devotion today from Proverbs 27 and verse 6. And it says, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend who corrects out of love and concern." A true friend, dear listener. Do you have that kind of person in your life who points out your cracks, tells you when you're wrong, even when the truth hurts? They expose your flaws not to the world, but instead in private, they wax you. They help you to do introspection and help you to bring healing. Like a skilled sculpture, they apply the heat of honesty to your life and they wax in some love and some truth and some patience to ensure that you sparkle out there. But just as Madame Tussauds helped to the damaged figures to be restored, so too I'm trusting that as you step out into your day, that you can find someone, a family, a friend, someone, a colleague who is able to help you to be able to see the areas in your life where you need to be waxed. Allow them to wax you. My daughters did that for me today. And again, as the younger one says, Mommy, the truth always hurts. And so as you step out into today, always remember to ask someone, can you please wax me? Thank you for joining me again for another Moments in Time. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am your host, Lise Auguste.